Warning, there are profanity, topics, and other opinions that could offend you. Please watch and or listen at your own risk, and enjoy the show. Hey guys, what's up? Today, Old School Duelist, however you want to call me, and welcome back to the Voidcast. Now, I haven't uploaded in like a month, a little bit over a month, and yeah, so, where have I been? Well, I've been somewhat busy. I've just been spending a lot of time with my girlfriend. We had a lot of things going on. We had like a wedding for her cousin, and work, and it was 4th of July, weekend, whatever, so we were doing things that day. I was just really tired, and then like any free time I had, really, I've kind of just stayed home and slept and relaxed. I haven't like actually got like a good decent amount of sleep. Like, not saying like I haven't slept at all. I've slept, but like, sorry, I haven't gotten like a good like 8 to 10 hours sleep. Like I wouldn't say like I usually do, but like I used to do. I mean, granted, even then, I usually don't get sleep until, like, my days off. Like, when I work Thursday night, I usually don't get sleep until, like, I don't get, like, a good, like, 8 hours of sleep until, like, that Thursday night I wake up. Like, that Thursday night, or Friday morning at, like, 2 a.m. when I'm coming home. And then I wake up at, like, 10, 11 o'clock the next day, sometimes 12. If I'm feeling crazy. But yeah, no, I just had a lot of things going on, but now I'm not even gonna promise like I'm gonna get back to normal uploads. I'm gonna try, I'm gonna do all I can to try and get normal uploads, but I probably won't. So like I'll probably just like upload when I can, just cause time, like I have a lot of things going on, work. And it's summertime. We got Warped Tour this weekend, and then I got something going on at the end of this month. I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask my girlfriend. I'd have to ask her. And then next, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say it's the end of the month. It's like at the beginning of next month. We're doing some house sitting for her aunt, me and her. There's a lot of things going on with her. Just got, like I said, spent a lot of time with her. But we got, we got a lot of things that I also do want to talk about that I've been wanting to talk about on the podcast. And first, now that I told you guys where I've been, before we jump into that, just want to give a big shout out to Audio Boom. Even though I haven't uploaded in like a month, I give a big shout out to them. I always like to give them a shout out because they're an amazing company. So if you want to start a podcast, or if you want to follow me and find other podcasts, go to audioboom.com. If you want to find me, go to audioboom.com/ just look up the Voidcast on Audioboom, and you could subscribe to me. Am I on Spotify? Wait a second. Hold on. Did they finally fucking approve me? Hold on. What? I got approved? Hell yeah, my dudes. Fuck yeah, I'm on Spotify. Fuck yeah. I didn't know they approved me finally. Like, fuck, man. Hell yeah, man. Hell the fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Listen to me on Spotify. Yeah, you can go to Spotify. You can look up the Voidcast on Spotify, or OLDSCHOOLDUELIST 12. That's just kind of like the handle name. I was going like Guykind, and I was going, R-DiK. We're gonna go with, that's just gonna be the thing. Old School Duelist 12, which is the YouTube channel, and there's Guykind, or not Guykind, and then there's OLDSCHOOLDUELIST 12, which is like that, like, everything else. But go to Spotify. I'm on Spotify. That's fucking dope. I didn't fucking know. They approved me on Spotify. Fuck yeah, I'm on Spotify. Yeah. You guys have no idea just how fucking cool. I'm pretty sure I peeked the shot of the microphone, but I don't really know. Fuck yeah, that excited me. That excited me. That's awesome. That's just amazing. Yeah, it's cool. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me really fucking happy. And I'm on fucking Spotify now. Anyways. Yeah. Anyways. What was I trying to say? Oh, yeah. Go to Spotify. Subscribe to me on Spotify. I'm on iTunes. I'm on Google Play. Yeah, I'm on iTunes. I'm on Google Play. I think I'm on TuneIn Radio. I'm not sure. But I know I'm on iTunes, Google Play, and now Spotify. I can fucking say that. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. I'm on fucking Spotify. Yes. That's awesome. That makes me happy. That's awesome. That makes me so happy, guys. Anyways, moving on to the one of the show, what I'm here to talk about today, now that I'm on fucking Spotify. Fuck yeah. I'm sharing this on my fucking Facebook. Going to my Facebook right now, and I'm like, I'm on Spotify, y'all. We did an update. What? No, hold on. I am the person. This is me. Yeah, we're gonna update Spotify. Some just seems a little off. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm excited. That was fucking cool. That honestly made my fucking day. I'm on fucking Spotify. Yeah. You can subscribe to me on iTunes and Google Play. And yeah. Oh, that makes me happy. Guys, you have no idea how fucking happy that makes me. Yeah. I don't know I was on there. Yeah, no, that's fucking dope. I'm saving a fucking Spotify. Oh, I'm sharing that right now. Fuck yeah. Hold on, I'm sharing this right now, like literally while I'm recording. Yeah, that makes me happy. That made my fucking day. Like I needed something to make me happy, and to make me happy, to put me in a good mood, and that put me in a really good mood. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, back to the point of the podcast. So yeah, just had a couple things that I wanted to talk about, and one of the things I wanted to talk about today was, I don't like it when cashiers tell me fucking stupid stories. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys have all heard this, like, this story from some other podcaster or YouTuber or someone else that you fucking listen to and follow. But I don't like it when cashiers tell me goddamn stories. Like, just don't talk to me. It's one thing if it's like, if you're talking about something like that's relevant that I'm fucking buying, but like I had this one time I was getting lunch for work. I was getting, what the hell was it? I think I was getting like a pizza or something like that, pizza and a soda. And it was just hot outside, and the cashier, she's like, oh, it's hot outside. You could probably cook this pizza on the hood of your car. And I was like, yeah, ha ha ha. And then she goes, yeah, I knew this trucker who would tuck his food in his like engine compartment on his fucking truck. She didn't say fucking, but on her truck. And I was like, oh yeah. She's like, yeah, he probably stowed it there to keep it warm. I'm like, I don't give a shit. So I wanted to fucking tell her, like, I don't care, woman. Just bring my shit up and just let me go my fucking way. I don't give a shit about your goddamn story about your friend you knew, or your person you knew that stored their fucking shit in the goddamn truck. I don't care. Anyways, yeah, no, I just don't want to talk. Like, it's one thing if you're just like, oh, hey, how's the night going? Oh, it could be better. Ha ha ha. Ring my shit up. That's the extent of it. If I'm like, it's just, I don't know why that annoyed me so much, but it did. It annoyed me, and I just wanted to ring my shit up. I didn't fucking care. So yeah, cashiers, if you're a cashier, and you're telling me some dumb story, and I'm never gonna see you ever again. It's one thing if I go to that store a lot. I mean, I don't really shop all that much at the Dyer store. But yeah, no, I just don't care about your stupid stories. I really don't. Call me pretentious, call me an asshole. Give a fuck. I really don't. It's annoying because then like I gotta put like what I call the white person, like the white person stuck up laugh, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It usually would just be like ha ha ha, and then you gotta give them that like smile of like, yeah, kill me type of thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like those little things. I don't like people. I think I've said this before on the podcast. I fucking hate people. Like, it's not even like I hate all people. I just hate dumb people. Like, really stupid people. Those people can fuck themselves. And yeah, they just annoy me. Those types of people just really annoy me. Like, I get it. You know, you're gonna be friendly. You know, human interactions are a thing. But like, I'm sorry, to me, if I was the cashier, I would literally just be like if something funny happened in the store, or like while they were ringing up, like, you know, I knocked the stuff open or over or something like that, and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm just really clumsy. That's it. That's all. I don't need to know your fucking life story. I don't need to know what people you knew. I don't give a shit. Yeah. So that little rant about that. Just if you're a cashier, ring my stuff up. You want to tell me something that's relevant to what's going on right now. If I'm gonna make a joke about something that's going on right now, I'm down for that. Like, whew, give me a joke. I want to laugh at the line. I don't care about your little stories. I just really don't. If I'm being completely honest, I don't give a shit about them. You're gonna tell me I can't. I'm not gonna be like. Even if you do tell me, I'm not gonna be like, I don't care. But in the back of my mind, I'm not gonna give a shit. But anyways, if you're a cashier, cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna be an asshole to you. But just know, in the back of my mind, I don't give a shit. Moving on. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so we got another word about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. We got more words about them. Pretty fucking cool. The game is cool. I'm excited. The game looks a lot more interesting. Like, now that we know more, like, we know somewhat more about it. I mean, it's still pretty fucking obviously. All it is just a Pokemon Gen 1 remake, you know, Pokemon Yellow or whatever. They did add some cool things. You can actually ride Pokemon. Like, you know, there's like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and Gen 7 basically. You have the ride Pokemon, but in this one you have like, you can ride an Arcanine, or you can ride an Onix. Like, you can ride the big Pokemon, just like if you have them in your party. But if they're not big enough to you can ride them, then they're gonna follow behind you, which is still cool. That's pretty fucking cool. It's like, gives you that Pokemon Yellow aspect. So I want to say that's legit what it is. I'm pretty sure they're going to have game-specific Pokemon. Like, I'm pretty sure they already like said which ones are game-specific. I'm still gonna get Eevee just because to be honest, I don't give a shit about Pikachu. Like, I'm like, not to sound like an asshole, but Pikachu is a played-out Pokemon, and in my personal opinion, that's because I've enjoyed Pokemon for so long, and I'm such a big Pokemon fan. Pikachu to me is just played out. Like, yeah, it's cool. It's an electric mouse type Pokemon. He's adorable. He's cute and everything. But I'm over him. I'm over the Pikachu phase. I don't give a shit about Pikachu. Never has been on my team. Not once. I want to do another Nuzlocke. Actually, no. He has been on my team, and then he died. I did a Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. Well, I'm still technically doing it. And Pokemon Yellow for the 3DS, the remake, which I plan to actually go back to. I got a couple Nuzlocks. I got Pokemon X Nuzlocke going that I started, and I was really close to the end, but I never finished. And then I started a Pokemon Yellow, which I got about halfway through, and then a lot of like the good Pokemon, since it's Gen 1, you're really limited on what good Pokemon exist. They died. Yeah, they died. So I stopped giving a shit about them. Well, the game just got like really like boring and hard because I didn't have any good Pokemon really that I can go with. Charmeleon, he died. My Pikachu died, so that's a big fire type Pokemon, and I don't think I had any other ones. I think I caught a Vulpix. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna give it another try. I got a new phone, so since I got the new phone, I had to reset a bunch of things. I forgot to write down my list of games to complete, or that I want to complete. I had that whole big long list, but I lost it, so I have to rewrite it. But also a lot of the games on the list I was probably never going to finish. So the list is a more condensed list. For the 3DS games, I got my Y Nuzlocke, Pokemon Crystal. Bought Pokemon Crystal. I talked about that in the last podcast. I'll talk about that. I got a couple games that I want to update you guys on that I've been playing the shit out of. My Yellow Nuzlocke, Pokemon Red, Tales of the Abyss, and Monster Hunter Generations. I actually recently beat the solo storyline for Monster Hunter Generations. I got the credits and everything. And it's a pretty abrupt ending. But one thing I can take away from that, I'll say that because I want to talk about the two games I've been playing the shit out of lately. And I think I'm going to take a small break from the two of them and do something else, just to put my mind at ease for a little bit. We got Rayman Legends on the Xbox and Halo 5 on the Xbox. I want to beat those. Halo 5, even though I know it sucked, I still want to beat it. I still at least want to beat it. Because I've been a big Halo fan since Halo 1, or Halo 2 was like the first one that I actually played by myself and beat. But then I went back and played Halo 1. But yeah, that was just a lot of the games that I beat, or I wanted to beat, or that I've played all the Halo games. Me and Josh, we've beaten all the Halo games together, except for 5 because it's a single player and he doesn't own an Xbox. And then we got for my Switch, I got Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Even though I heard that game is really fucking boring and really fucking annoying, it's a decent game. But since it's got auto fighting mechanics, that's what really pulls me out of it, and it's very, very grindy. You have to grind hard, and I like games that make you where you have to grind. I like to do the grinding. It makes you just learn mechanics and everything like that. Gets you better at the game, but at the same time, there is a point to a game where if you start grinding hardcore in the game, then it literally starts to take you and unimmerse you. Like Pokemon Crystal, which I'm gonna talk about later. I hit a grinding point, and now I'm just oh my god. And then we got Doom, it's a fun game. It's actually really fucking fun. But just first-person shooter, as a first-person shooter, I've never been a huge first-person shooter game. Yes, I've been a big Halo fan, but that's really that was the extent of me being a first-person shooter game. I was really good at Halo. Call of Duty, I only owned the games just because they enjoyed it and they were good at it. I was always terrible at Call of Duty. And same thing with Battlefield. I played it, I beat the game, and that was it. And that was the end of Battlefield for me. Call of Duty, I beat the game with a friend, but not by myself. The only one I actually beat by myself is Modern Warfare 2, which is a good game. Like I said, it's a good game. I got bored of it really fast. Like I said, I only owned Call of Duty because of my friends, because they enjoyed Call of Duty, and it was a game that we all somewhat knew. They knew better than me, but what could you do about that? And then we got Dragon Ball Xenoverse, all the Fu endings. Since the recent Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 update, the DLC expansion that came out, the DLC Pack 6, where it had new storyline stuff with Fu, which I don't want to spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear this, go ahead 2 or 3 minutes. But with Fu being Mira and Toa's kid, technically their kid, I wanted to beat all those endings because it has multiple endings and multiple things in it that I just wanted to beat. I want to get all of them. I want to do that just because that's the one part of that game that I want to 100% complete. I don't want to get I just did the thing to download all the characters. I didn't feel like I'm doing all that work. I didn't get all the moves for my custom characters, so I didn't do all of that. I didn't really give a shit. It's more now just the Fu endings that I want to beat and for friends, because it's actually a really good fighting game. And like when you get like me and my friends, we like playing fighting games. That's kind of like our thing. We like the versus fighting games. Like a lot of the versus games in general. Like fighting, we got that. We got Tekken, we always like to play. We got the Naruto games that we always like to play. And then, you know, obviously we all played the shit out of Halo and Call of Duty. And yeah, Naruto, the Ninja Storm trilogy, I want to beat that. Even though the only one out of that trilogy that I hadn't played previous to it was the first one. The other two I have played and beaten. I actually have now beaten all four, all the Ultimate Ninja Storms, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I bought 4, like literally the day it came out, I bought it, because I pre-ordered it, and then I bought it, and then I beat the shit. That game was so much fun. That 4, honestly, is my favorite one out of all of them. It's so much fun. I love the storyline. I loved it. It's mostly because I grew up with Naruto. I lost track of like the show and everything, but the games helped me keep up with the show and what the hell was going on. Like the main story, like I didn't have to deal with that many side stuff that didn't pertain to the main story. That was really what I was in for. It was like the main story, which is Naruto. But yeah, no, I loved the games. I loved the Ultimate Ninja Storm games. They were so amazing. It makes me sad that they're not making like a Boruto Ninja Storm game, which they're doing a new Boruto game. God damn it. They're doing a new Naruto game, but it's Naruto to Boruto. It's basically like Xenoverse in a way, but Naruto. It looks cool. I don't know if I'll buy it, just because like Xenoverse is fun, and to me, what kept me in the Naruto games was the story. Was the fact that was the story. It was the story and the characters. It's what kept me into the games and kept the games fun for me. With this, it's like you create. It's like I said, it's basically Xenoverse. So you create your own character. You got some story, something going on. They haven't revealed a story, nothing like that. So I'm still interested. And I'm still gonna like. I'm not gonna say I'm not going to get it at all. It's just at this point, I'm more than likely not going to get it. And then for PC, I only got a couple games. I got Tales of Zestiria. I'm a huge Tales fan. I love the Tales series. That's why I'm trying to beat Tales of the Abyss. Of the Abyss for 3DS. It was a PS2, but they ported it over to 3DS, and I bought it, playing it. I kind of like, when I first got it, I put like hella hours. Like I literally put like, I think like 28, 30 hours into it when I first bought it, and it's a 40+ hour game. So I'm pretty close to the end. I just got, because I played it so much, and since it's such a long game, I got burnt out pretty fast. Same thing with Tales of Zestiria. It's a long game. It's a 40+ hour game, and I played so much of it in the beginning, I just got burnt out. And then plus also when I was trying to like do like gaming for YouTube, that was one of the big games. I would do like hour episodes. So like because of that, it burnt me out so fast. So I just kind of like play the two games in bursts. Like I'll play it for like, you know, a couple hours for like 2 days, 2 or 3 days at most. And then I just don't touch it for like another like month or two. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a game that I'm going to be jumping into after, you know, once, because I'm taking a break from the two games I'm going to talk about after this, after I'm done talking about my list. But I'm probably going to touch on those two games for a little bit. Maybe finish up Of the Abyss, because it's something that I really want to beat, because like I said, I love the Tales of games. They're really fucking amazing, and I love them. Next game is Spider-Man. The Spider-Man, I can't remember. It's like Web Universe or something like that. I can't remember. I can just check real quick. Games and installs. Where's it at? Where's it at? I know it's here. Alright, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. That game was actually a lot of fun, but like there was just parts of it that burnt me out, and it was really boring. And then I got to a point where I was doing a lot of that. Like I was doing a huge section of that, and it just got really fucking boring for me, really fast. Another game is Hyper Light Drifter. That's another game on this list. That game is amazingly fun, but it's really fucking hard. Like I think I'm playing on normal, and it's still insanely hard to me. But I got really far in it. I got like halfway through it. So I want to beat it. I want to finish it. I know it's coming. It's coming on the Switch. I might get it and start over. since I'm better on the like I used a controller. I was using an Xbox controller to play it on my computer, and it felt really smooth. But I'm really curious to see how it would feel in the Switch. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the Switch controller setup. Like it is, like when you're in the tablet or like the handheld mode, it is a really comfortable game, or a really comfortable controller, at least to me. The Pro controller, it's even more comfortable. It feels like a fucking like an Xbox, honestly, an Xbox controller to me. So I really like the Xbox controller, or like the Pro controller. I'm probably gonna sit on it a couple days before I when it does come out, because that's when it'll be relevant and matter to me. But, I'm probably going to sit on it a couple days before I just make the commitment and buy and start over, because that's what it would be. I'd have to buy and start over. And then the last game on the list is Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I'm emulating it, so that's why I put it on the PC list, because it's the only game I'm emulating on my computer right now. I guess you can say I'm emulating Crystal Red and Blue, or Red and Yellow, but I don't really count those as emulating right now, just because it's a virtual console. Well, yeah, it is technically emulating. But I'm playing on my 3DS, so I just put on my 3DS. And since I'm playing the emulation of Wind Waker on my computer, I'm just counting it as my computer, whatever. But I want to play all the Zelda games. That's something that I really want to do. I want to beat all the Zelda games. And Wind Waker was a huge game that, I was a kid when it came out on GameCube, and it wasn't my GameCube, it was my brother's GameCube. So my parents wouldn't buy games like that, wouldn't buy games for me for the GameCube. So my brother never bought it, and then he sold his GameCube after a while. So I just never got the chance to play it. And then when the master edition, the HD edition came out on the Wii U. I never owned a Wii U. I say that I've mentioned that tons of times on the podcast. I never owned a Wii U, so I never got the chance to play that, as well as a lot of other games that are being ported over to the Switch. So I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna emulate it. I'm not gonna go out and buy a Wii U. And I still have my GameCube, but it's in storage, and I don't feel like going and digging that out. And I still have a Wii, so I could just buy it. But how much does it go for? How much do they go for? Let's see. Amazon. We'll just go into Amazon. We'll just look up Wind Waker. Oh. What? Wind Waker. Okay. Legend of Zelda. Okay, something's being weird. We'll try again. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Weird. That was fucking weird. The Wii U copy goes for the Nintendo Select version goes for $21. What is this, the GameCube and everything? Because if that's the case, Wind Waker GameCube, is it the whole GameCube? Because oh, what? You need to. But you need to use GameCube control, however, and then we'll get all dissatisfied. Oh, dude, that's fucking crazy. Because, for a GameCube copy, an original GameCube copy, it says brand new, $134. Yeah, $134. If you want to buy used, it's $43. So now you see why I emulated, and I'm not going out and buying a Wii U, because at that point I might as well just buy the actual copy. I'm not doing that. Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of the list, honestly. And then two other things I'm going to talk about to end the podcast with, really, to just like give you just a summary of what I've been up to and what's been going on. We're getting close. Well, actually, I'm going to save that. I've been playing Pokemon Crystal. I've mentioned that in the podcast before, but now I'm actually like at the end, and like I started to talk about it, but I wanted to save it. I hit the grinding point. Like, Crystal's been out for a while, and there's Soul Silver and Heart Gold, so I don't give a shit about spoilers right now. I'm at the point where I'm at the end, and I'm getting ready to fight Red. Like, I'm at the top of the mountain. I'm getting ready to fight Red, and his Pokemon are like level 80s. My Pokemon are like late 40s, early 50s. So yeah, I have a lot of grinding that I need to do. If I can get him to like at least like 75, well, then I should be fine. Like, I should be able to fight him. I'm gonna try, like, once I get him all to 60, I'm gonna give it a go, see what happens. But the best I did was I killed one Pokemon, but he killed 4 of mine before I was able to kill one. So that wasn't fun. So yeah, I got a lot of fucking work to do. And I hit the grinding point, and it's going to burn me out if I literally just sit there and just grind. Because it's going to take me a couple days to grind. And I don't want to, after that, like after I beat the game and get all the legendaries out of it, then I'm going to need to I'm going to transfer it over to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And then I'm going to battle the Elite Four. With that exact same team, exactly how they were when exactly how they are when they transferred. I'm not going to, because I have an Alakazam and a Graveler on the team, or I have a Kadabra and a Graveler on the team, but I haven't been able to evolve them because none of my friends who have Crystal haven't played it enough to unlock the trading in the game, and then the random people I know, they same thing. They haven't, like, people at my locals, they haven't played it enough to unlock the So I've been able to trade them and fucking get an Alakazam and a Golem, because that would make a huge difference, and I feel like I would at least be able to attempt to take them. But I can't, so it sucks. So I have to do a lot of extra leveling, and it really sucks. So I just hit that grinding point, so it's one of the games I'm going to take a break from, just because it started to burn me out, and that's when I went to the next game, which is Monster Hunter Generations. You know me, I'm a big Monster Hunter fan. I love Monster Hunter. I played Worlds. It's fun. I love the game, but it doesn't give me that fix. It's a beautiful game. It's a fucking amazingly beautiful game. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. It's a great game. It's an amazing game to put on the console. But from me, just being a longtime Monster Hunter fan, it doesn't have that feel, that Monster Hunter itch that I like, where, like, yeah, they have a lot of different monsters in it, but Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, from just doing research, is going to have 60 more monsters than Worlds, and Worlds does not have a lot of monsters to begin with, which is disappointing. It is really disappointing. They have, like, their baseline of monsters, then they have the tempered monsters, they have the tempered, and they have the low rank monsters, they have the high rank versions, and then they have the tempered monsters. There's 3 different forms of the same, like, 20 monsters. It's kind of annoying and frustrating to face the same 20 monsters, just a more difficult versions. At least in, like, the older games, you had a fuck ton of monsters to play with and to fight. And so it didn't feel like you were fighting the same monster over and over again. And then when you got to the more difficult versions of the monsters, they were there. And it was really fun. I'm excited for Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate, which is why I'm playing the Shoutout Generations. But I'm going to take a break on it for a little bit and play something else for a little bit, just because I don't want to be burnt out by the time Generation Ultimate comes out. Because I'm going to put a lot of time into it, just like I did in Monster Hunter Generations, like I am now. I clocked a lot of time in it now, so I don't know exactly, but I did clock a lot of fucking time in that game. I've been playing it a lot the last, like 3 weeks. I've played it, like, every day for a minimum, like, 2 to 3 hours every day for the last, like, 3 weeks, plus any time I put in it before. And some days I put, like, a good, like, 5 to 8 hours into it, just because I just had the day to put into it, and I had time, and I'd go play it for, like, an hour or 30 minutes, and I'd go do something, and I'd play for another hour or 30 minutes. It was just like that a couple days, where I actually got a good, like, 5 solid hours into it. So it's fun. I love it. I'm excited. Yeah, but I'm going to take a break from it for a little bit, just so I'm not burnt out when Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate comes out. But that is it for the podcast. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to upload next week. But like I said, no promises, no guarantees. So it's kind of like whenever I get the chance to upload, I'm going to upload. If you want to check out some of the older episodes, you can check me out on Spotify, iTunes, or Google Play. And if you want to check out the older episodes, you can go to youtube.com/oldschoolduelist12, and you can watch or listen to older videos or older episodes of the podcast. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and yeah, bye. Have a wonderful, beautiful night, day, thing, or whatever.